Alright, Vegas, we are back. And it's time for us to continue our GM mode commentary with your Las Vegas Golden Knights. We're up here at the midway point for year number 1. We gave it a shot. We wanted to see how our team would simulate, and so far, not so good. Bottom of the Pacific Division with a record of 15, 16, and 5. Now, at the start of the last video, I showed you guys the poll that I asked in the previous video about when we should trade away players. A lot of people suggesting the end of December, end of January. Well, here we are at the end of December, and we are below 500. It does not look like this team is going to do anything this year. So let's unload some of these guys right now to give ourselves the best odds for the upcoming NHL lottery. Now, what should we do when it comes to trading away these players? I left you guys with another poll in the last video, right? 2 players that I had my eye on. Callan Foote from the Tampa Bay Lightning with his medium elite, expensive trade value, and Madison Bowey of the Washington Capitals with his medium top 4 cheaper trade value. Now, it's obvious that Callan Foote has the better upside, right? But how much would I have to give up for him? Now, the poll was, it was a dead heat, basically. 155 votes for Callan Foote, 144 for Madison Bowey, 51% to 48%, basically. So, I was trying to make these trades happen. Let me bring this proposed trade. Let me bring it up for a second. I want to listen to you guys. You guys were suggesting that we go after Callan Foote, but realistically, guys, it's impossible to make this happen, and I think that this actually hamstrings us. First off, if we want to trade away players, we trade away multiple players, like James Neal, right? I'm not trading away any of our younger guys like Brandstrom, Glass, Suzuki. I'm not giving up a draft pick. That's taking a step back just to get a prospect, right? But let's say Shipachayev and the real deal James Neal. Now, the trade value is starting to get close, right? So if you wanted to add in some more things, you'd have to go to draft picks. I would not want to give up a first-round pick, but let's just say for argument's sake, we go a second for this year, we go a second for next year, and we also throw in a first-round pick for this year as well, right? You take a look at that trade value, it's maybe there, but look, on top of that, they're going to have too many players under contract, and they are over the salary cap. So to make this trade would go through, I'd have to go, hang on, all skaters. I'd have to bring up, if I'm trading away forwards, I can bring forwards back. Yeah, like Ryan Callahan, I'd have to take on that contract, bring him back. All right, still not enough. I'd have to go back into their team, find another player with some salary cap. Maybe Alex Killorn, 80 overall. Well, it's 6 years. 6 years left. I'm not taking on that contract. Screw that. Chris Kunitz. You know what? Eric Condra. Here we go. All the way at the bottom. Eric Condra. There you go. Finally, it's going through. But do you guys really think that we're getting the better end of this deal if I go through with that? The real deal. Shipachayev. 2 seconds. A third. And you guys know how deep the draft is this year. For one top 2 defenseman when our team is still not set. So I'm not going to propose that trade. I do not like the look of it. And when it comes to the Washington Capitals, they got the same problem. It's just the salary cap. It's impossible to make these trades go through. I'll show you again. Defenseman, all right. It's impossible to make them go through without giving up way too much, right? So Madison Bowey. Let me take off Shipachayev. All right. Washington would be over the league maximum salary cap for James Neal. So I would have to go back into here. All right. So let me go to all skaters for 1 second. Bring up the max salary caps. I think Brooks Orpik would be the perfect one. There you go. Brooks Orpik could come back. All right. Get rid of that, and get rid of that third. So I could go James Neal for Madison Bowey and take on Brooks Orpik, but are we really getting what we want for James Neal? Madison Bowey, you guys, I was reading your comments. Some people were saying he might be forever AHL. Yes, he's minor top 2 with a medium top 4, but he's already 22 years of age. Some people saying that he doesn't grow too well. If we're giving up James Neal, I want a for sure thing. So I gave you guys the poll, but after doing my own pre-scouting, you know what? I just disagree with my question in the first place. I think there are better trades out there that we could go after. Now, I'm not going to bore you guys. I've already done some pre-scouting for this, and you guys let me know if I am screwing the pooch by not listening to your directives, or if my new strategy is actually better, and you guys will be able to tell me. Just wait a second, I will show you. I got 4 trades in mind here, all right? So first off, let's talk talk about the strategy for the upcoming trades. We want to target quality plus quantity. I want as many draft picks as I can, but we want to increase our odds for the upcoming NHL draft lottery. Like I said, take a look at the Pacific Division. You got the Sharks in first, the Canucks in second. That's a weird one, right? Arizona Coyotes in third. That's a weird one. LA Kings in fourth. Okay. Edmonton Oilers in fifth. Usually they're a team that simulates well. Now it's year number one. Maybe they get better later on. Anaheim Ducks, another team that simulates well. Calgary Flames are kind of tweeners. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're not. And then your Las Vegas Golden Knights. So here was my strategy. I wanted to try to get first round picks from Pacific Divisional teams so that at the end of the season we might get lucky and have 2, maybe even 3 first round draft picks that are NHL draft lottery eligible. Okay, so first one, we're going to go to the Arizona Coyotes. They are third in the Pacific Division with a record of 23, 14, and 3. Now the great thing about trading with one of these guys is currently, because they're in third, their trade value for the first round pick is way low. Look at that, all right? That's nothing. So let me grab that right there, all right? There was also a, what was it called? A prospect defenseman I wanted to go after. All skaters. Let me just bring up the age here. There he is. Is his first name Paul Joseph? Pierre-Olivier Joseph. He was drafted 23rd overall in 2017. Left-handed, medium top 4 offensive defenseman. So just building for the future. So I'm going to snag that guy up as well. All right. And on top of that, I think I could get a little bit more trade value with the draft picks. So I'm going to add in a 4th round pick. All right. So from the Arizona Coyotes, I want their first, which is really what I'm targeting. I'm hoping that they fall off from now to the end of the season. That comes into a lottery draft pick. Top 4 offensive defenseman, and then just a depth draft pick for one player, boys, and they want this player. Our goaltender, Marc-Andre Fleury. He's 33 years of age, 86 overall, 2 years left. He's got great trade value, and they want him. They're trying to make the playoffs this year, so I'm getting a first-round pick from a team that I'm hoping misses the playoffs. Medium top 4 defenseman, which is just like Madison Bauer. He's just not 75 overall just yet, and then a depth draft pick. So you guys let me know what you think about this trade. I'm going to go through with it. Possible moves, Madison, yeah, blah, blah, blah. We believe this transaction will contribute to our success here in Arizona, so we are accepting your trade offer. All right, so that is that. Let me just, yeah, you know what? I will power a video edit at this point. We've still got 3 more trades to go, so hang on. Okay, so I got the rosters all sorted out. We can continue our trading. So the Arizona Coyotes now have Marc-Andre Fleury. They got Hjalmarsson, who sometimes they trade away. Oliver Ekman-Larsson. Are they going to be able to, have an outstanding second half of the season and actually make the playoffs? Take a look at the standings. They're right there in third. They have 2 games in hand over LA and Edmonton, who are right behind them, right? So I'm taking a gamble here, hoping that the Arizona Coyotes, even with Marc-Andre Fleury, get caught by the teams underneath them. Now, here's the second step of this plan, boyos. We can help out the teams in this division to beat the Arizona Coyotes, and if they don't, well then we can just take their first round picks. So the next target we're going after is the Anaheim Ducks, and this is the blockbuster trade right here. I would like to get from the Anaheim Ducks their first round pick, not from this season, all right? It's a little bit much right now because they are below the Arizona Coyotes. I'm going to take it for next season. We're not just going to try to get all the draft picks in one season. The Las Vegas Golden Knights, it's our first year. Let's build this team up the right way. You know, we already had the one draft year that just passed where we got Suzuki, Glass, and that other guy. You know, I'm going to get first round picks for 2018 and then first round picks for 2019 as well. So there you go. I want that first round pick. On top of that, though, I also want a player. I want to bring in somebody who can, get the city of Las Vegas excited about the youth. So skaters matching the block. I don't think, no. It wasn't matching the block. I'm going after this player. He doesn't have a lot of trade value. So again, the age, I sorted low, got that offensive defenseman from Arizona. From the Anaheim Ducks, I am going after, where is he? Yeah, Nick Ritchie. Low elite, which means his trade value is nice and low. He's 82 overall, 22 years of age, second line forward, and we can bring this guy into the team. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why the hell would the Anaheim Ducks give him up? Well, they're trying to win the Stanley Cup this year, and with a player that I'm going to give them back, it makes all the sense in the world. Just give me 1 second. There was one more player I needed to add into this deal to make sure it went through. I think it was salary cap. It's going to be the defenseman from Vancouver. Well, not from Vancouver. The Canuck fans will love him, though. Kevin Bieksa, baby. He is 79 overall, 36 years of age, $4 million, 1 year left. No trade value whatsoever, right? So I'm going to take Richie, take Bieksa, and take the first-round pick for next year. Now, they're trying to make the playoffs / win the Stanley Cup. They got Getzlaf. They got Perry. They got Kessler, right? They want to win right now. So here's what I do for them. We first give them Jason Garrison to upgrade Kevin Bieksa. Then, because we're getting Nick Ritchie, we are going to give them, where is he, right wingers? James the Real Deal Neal, all right? On top of that, I think we also have to just make the trade value go through. Hang on. Goaltenders, I think Ferguson, yeah, and then all skaters. Hang on a second here. Years left. I think there was 2 bottom 6. Yeah, Jones and Lecision. Is that it? Yeah, Jones and Lecision. So, it's going to be Jason Garrison, the real deal, James Neal, and then 3 players who I know I'm not going to use. 2 bottom 6 forwards and a fringe starter goaltender. We can replace those guys. Here's why it makes sense for us. Here's why it makes sense for the Anaheim Ducks. They're upgrading Bieksa into Garrison. Much better. They're upgrading Ritchie into James Neal. Much better for this year and next year to try to win the Stanley Cup. All right? So, I'm upgrading the team, and the value that they have to give us to upgrade that team is the first round pick and the younger prospect player. So you guys let me know if this is a fair trade or not. I think it is. Proposed trade. We believe this transaction will contribute to our success here in Anaheim. So we are accepting your trade offer. So remember my original plan to beef up the Pacific to try to get that first round pick from the Arizona Coyotes, right? So now we've made the Anaheim Ducks that much better, and we have the Anaheim Ducks first round pick for next season. I'm going to bring this whole plan together here in 1 second. So let me just go and do the rosters. Power of video editing. Okay, so I got the rosters again. We're back at the main menu. I just want to show you guys the Arizona Coyotes. You know they're in 3rd. We got the Anaheim Ducks now, who are in 6th with 42 points. They have a game in hand, so they could be as close as 5 points behind with half a season to go. So I'm hoping that the Anaheim Ducks, with the real deal James Neal and Garrison, can put some games between them and the Arizona Coyotes, right? But we're not done, boys. We're not done. We still got 2 big trades. And this one's a blockbuster as well. We're not getting any prospects back, but I wanted to continue to beef up the Pacific while getting some first-round draft picks. So the LA Kings, same thing as the Arizona Coyotes. They're not currently in a playoff position, so their trade value is low. The record is 20-14-4, though, so if I can give them some players, they may be able to start doing better. Same thing with the Anaheim Ducks. Boom, kick out the Arizona Coyotes, right? But also with this team, if they drop off, I might be able to snag their lottery first-round pick as well. They want to give away both of them. Watch this. Draft picks. Look how low that is. So for the LA Kings, I'm going to snag up, that's right, not only the first-round draft pick for this season, but the first-round draft pick for next season. So along with the Anaheim Ducks draft pick for next season, we got 3 for next year. We're about to get 3 for this year as well. So I'm going to get those 2 draft picks, and here is the big dump-off in players. The LA Kings are simply trying to make the playoffs, and this team is great because they have the salary cap and they have the roster space. So Shipachayev, Gonzo Alonso, Jaromir Jagr, Gonzo Alonso, and David Perron. Gonzo Alonso, 29-year-old, 45-year-old, and a 30-year-old. Okay, these guys. Now I could have traded them individually to get prospect here, a 3rd-round draft pick there, blah 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 blah. But like I said, we also want to go after the quality of draft picks. I already got the quantity now. We need that quality. So Shipachayev, Jagr, and Perron. We're dumping off these players, which will make our simulation worse. It's going to make the LA Kings simulation better, and we're getting 2 first-round draft picks from it. All right, so is that the one? Just making sure, double-checking. Yes, it is. Propose that trade. There it is. Trade accepted. I am happy to accept this proposal on behalf of the LA Kings. We consider it a done deal. All right. So again, roster moves. Give me 1 second. So here we go. Back at the main menu. Once again, I got the rosters done, and you can take a look at the divisional standings once again. The Arizona Coyotes in 3rd. The LA Kings now right behind them. They got 2 games in hand. They win those 2 games. They're up to 48 points, only 1 point behind the Arizona Coyotes. So when you look at my strategy now, we got the Las Vegas Golden Knights first round draft pick, but we also have the Arizona Coyotes and the LA Kings for this season. season, and both of those teams are fighting it out. We might be able to get one of those teams to miss the playoffs, maybe even both of those teams to miss the playoffs, and that means 3 first-round lottery picks again for the Las Vegas Golden Knights. Now, we still had one more trade to do. This one wasn't as big. I wanted to continue the plan of beefing up the Pacific, but this one was just for quantity of draft picks. A little bit of quality, but quantity. I just wanted to unload, make our team even worse, and give the Edmonton Oilers that much better of a roster. All we're getting back from this is a second and a third. All right, we need to get multiple of those, and we're going to take back one player because they don't have the roster space. So it's going to be a second in this year, a third in this year. Betker, who is an AHL prospect, don't worry about him. In exchange, we are going to give up Jonathan Marchessault. All right, he's 27 years of age. The reason I want to give this guy up, we could keep him just to have something for next year. The reason I want to give him up is because you'll never sign him to that kind of salary once again. 82 overall with $0.75 million for 1 year. If you had 2 years left, I'd keep him. But 1 year, you're going to have to give him $2.5+ million. His trade value drops to everyone else's. So I'm getting rid of that right now while I can. Get a second, get a third, and beef up the Edmonton Oilers. So propose that trade. There she blows. All right, very good. So roster moves again. Yeah, power of video editing. Hang on. All right, so the trade deadline came early this year, especially for the Las Vegas Golden Knights. 4 massive trades out of the way, and that should basically put us into autopilot from now until the end of the season. We just got to worry about injuries. I'll take care of that, but we are projected to be the worst team in the NHL. We've got to be, right? But that's going to help us out in the future. So, again, the strategy. I want you guys to chime in. What do you think was better? Should I have gone with my original plan of Callan Foote or Madison Bowie? Or do you guys agree that targeting the Pacific Division to try to win lottery picks, while at the same time not giving up draft picks of our own, getting quality with quantity? All right, that was my plan. You guys let me know. So I want to keep an eye on the division. And last but not least, sometimes you need a visual. Just to show you guys exactly how my plan is shaped up. All right, so we know the team sucks now. We got a bunch of young players on it. We don't have any of those elite players as of yet, except for Nick Ritchie. I'm talking about medium elite, though. Nick Ritchie can be a guy that the fans in Las Vegas can get behind. He can be our guy right now. Give him one contract, maybe trade bait in 4 or 5 years when we're finally turning that corner. He can be traded away for another young guy, but for right now, he's here. We got to get some medium elite. But other than that, I mean, some medium top 6s, some medium top 4s, growing slowly, but this is what I'm proud of now, okay? So the draft picks. So the upcoming year, we got the LA Kings and the Arizona Coyotes and the Las Vegas Golden Knights. Those 3 teams from the Pacific, man. I mean, you can have the San Jose Sharks, the Edmonton Oilers, who else was it? San Jose, Edmonton, Anaheim. These teams could take off. Vancouver's up there at second. Calgary. We might have 3 lottery picks this year, man. Maybe just one, but we'll see what happens. With the Edmonton Oilers draft pick now, we have 2 seconds. We have 2 thirds. We already had the 2 fourths. We have 3 fifths, 3 sixths, and 2. And was it? Oh, what the hell? Okay, for some reason it's lining up backwards. We got 2 sevenths in there also. Okay, so plenty of draft picks this year, 3 firsts and a bunch of quantity. And then for next year, we got 3 thirds, 3 seconds, and 3 firsts as well. The Las Vegas Golden Knights, the LA Kings, the Anaheim Ducks. All right, so we are targeting the Pacific Division this and next season, hoping to win as much lottery as or get as lucky in the lottery as we can, I should say, while at the same time taking advantage of that deep NHL draft. All right, so enough of that. Let us start simulating once again. I've already gone ahead and edited the lines. There is Nick Ritchie on the second line. Playing him on the second line because his player role says second line forward. I want to stick with that. Seems to have been working with Carrier and Tuck back here. So Ritchie is playing with Eric Howlett and Riley Smith. In fact, I think I forgot to put... yeah, he's on the first line power play, but no, I want, not Jerome, I want to put the 2 other guys, Tuck and Carrier, in there on the power play, second line power play. Just give them some ice time, get them some points, see what happens. All right, so Tuck, get in there, and make sure these guys are not killing the penalty either. Tuck, Carlson, yeah, we're good. All right, so that is that. I brought up David Clarkson to play in the first line with Jerome McGinley. Jerome had no trade value, and I could maybe get a 7th for him. I'm just going to hold on, whatever. Clarkson, Carlson, McGinley. Second line, I hope that they play well. Third line, Eakin, Nosek, and Tinian, horrible, and then Carrier, Lindbergh, and Tuck. So my first and third lines are garbage. My second and fourth line, I'm trying to grow. And the AHL looks looks the same. I could have traded away Yuri Tolusti, maybe got a third out of it, but I'm hoping, or not hoping, he is doing great in the AHL. He's growing these AHL guys, and we still have Brandstrom back there. And also, last thing I forgot, the replacement for Marc-Andre Fleury is going to be Calvin Pickard, our backup to a starter, and I brought up this guy, Maxime Legacy, who's a 69 overall goaltender. So now that you've seen the Las Vegas Golden Knights new roster, you know, we are going ahead with the plan that you guys suggested, unloading these players early in the season, not waiting to the end of February, the end of January, getting rid of them right now. It's a great Christmas gift that the Las Vegas Golden Knights GM just gave the players, but I don't care. So let's do it all the way up here to the trade deadline. What the hell? Los Angeles is placing Christian Fallen on waivers. I guess all those players they traded Chipachaya, Perron, and Yager. They got to get rid of somebody. View player info. Should I claim them? Waiver pickups. What the hell? 77 overall. Nah, you know what? I'm going to decline that. I don't want to waste my waiver pick right there. How do waivers work again? It's like it goes through the list of players, list of teams, and if a team declines, they get like first picking next time around or something. Yeah, well, whatever. We don't need Fallen. Chicago player Pierre-Edouard Bellemare has been injured with a concussion. All right, so I'll just go assistant coach replace player there. I think he's second line center. I'm done with the scouting. All right, so let's get back to scouting. What was I doing for scouting again? I was doing the United States. I finished that. I was going to Europe to help out with the AHL because these guys are NHL ready right away, or AHL eligible right away. So Russia, we got 3. La Liga. All right, looks like we've already gone for forwards in Liga. Let's go defensemen for 2 weeks. 17 defensemen, 2 weeks sounds about right. And let's see. Are you freaking kidding me? We're 4 in our last 5? What? 5 of our last 6 W's? Jesus. Just counting this month alone. There you go. Start piling up those damn regulation losses. We got to be the worst team in the NHL now. We just got Jean-Luc Picard, the Starship Enterprise, going to win the Vezina this year? What the hell? At a scouting assignment. All right, we'll go back to La Liga. I don't even want to take a look at these standings right now. I'm just gonna be quick with it. Goalies, let's go 1 week. I don't need to spend too much time. There's only 10 goalies in there. But man, people keep on sending me tweets of their GM modes where they're finding medium elites. Even I saw this one guy, 7th round, 26th overall. The guy found a franchise goaltender, medium franchise. I shit you not. You'd find it on my Twitter feed. I want to find something like that, man. That's awesome. All right, so La Liga, Russia. Let's go to the SHL, baby. Yeah, not the Minecraft League, the Swedish Hockey League. Forwards, let's get a good 5 weeks in there. All right, for 59 forwards, let's go 5 weeks. What? We keep winning games. There you go. 10-2 loss to the Winnipeg Jets. 5-2 loss to the Minnesota Wilds. And I got to say, I love the simulation speed. It's a lot better this year. Vegas player Braden McNabb has been injured with a pulled groin. All right, assistant coach replaced player. It's just McNabb. As I said, we're not trying to win games right there. You go. 4 regulation losses in a row. Pile up those regulation losses. Okay, so I will do that myself. Yeah, you guys can stick around for this. I know exactly who I got to take off. Is it Heika or is it Heika? Heika's a winger. Yeah, right wing. He was the one who went in there. Bellemare, get your ass back in there. All right. So Bellemare's back in for the AHL squad. All right. So they would like to give us Barbario for a 5th round pick. No, thank you, Colorado. We already went ahead with our trades right now. I will accept something if it's obvious, but I was not interested in trading away guys for 7th and 6th round picks. We already have enough. John Merrill's been injured with sore shoulder. All right, so assistant coach replaced player. That's probably going to put a forward on the back end. Whatever. Helps us lose more games. Kevin B.S. Oh, for God's sakes. I'm going to have to bring up somebody. Damn it! They're getting injured. Give me a second. All right, so I put Thomas Heika, the guy we just took off from the AHL, as the top 4 defenseman in the NHL. Oh, man. The Las Vegas Golden Knights are going hard for that lottery. So David Clarkson on the first line. Yep, we're good. Let's just continue here. Beating the Edmonton Oilers. What the hell, man? This is a team I don't want to beat. The Anaheim Ducks. I wonder what that... You know what? I'm not looking at the record just yet. Let's just keep simming. Chris Casto. All right, assistant coach, replaced player. What do you guys think about the Chicago player Griffin Reinhardt is fully healed? Oh, I see. Yeah, I'll do that. Give me a second. All right, edit the lines. Oh, my God. Kevin BX is fully healed. Just continue. Jesus. I already put him in there. Ah! The injuries are hitting us hard, boys. We're getting hit hard. I was just about to ask the question, what do you guys think about the injuries this year as we get destroyed by them? All right, so here we go. We are at the trade deadline officially. Our record is 27, 28, and 6. We got a lot of wins. I don't know if we're going to be the worst team in the NHL, but the regulation losses are piling up. But remember, the strategy was about trying to acquire more lottery draft picks to increase our odds in general. The LA Kings and the Arizona Coyotes, right? So let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's take a look, please. If they're 1-2, I'm going to be so pissed. If they're 1-2. Yeah. All right. So I think the Arizona Coyotes are technically still in a playoff spot. They got 68 points, but look where the Los Angeles Kings landed. 62 points. They're only 2 points ahead of us, and we got one game in hand. All right. So what do you guys think about the strategy now? Team stats. All right. Let me go to all NHL. I want to find out which what the bottom feeders are. Hang on. Who we got to catch here? Who we got to try to catch? All right, so at the bottom, we got the Detroit Red Wings, followed by the Toronto Maple Leafs, Florida. Damn, should have went after the Atlantic Division. Nashville, Carolina, Columbus, Vegas. All right, so we're up there. A lot of Eastern Conference teams are in our way, but still a good 20 games remaining, which means, the worst team is only 5 games below 500, so it's close. It's close. The LA Kings are right there, though. Anaheim Ducks, they did not come back. But remember, we have the Anaheim Ducks first-round pick for next season. It's not this season. All right, so maybe that's good. We'll get another good draft pick next year if they don't sign the real deal, James Neal. The Arizona Coyotes are technically in a playoff spot. So let me just go to the Western Conference for a second. All right, so Chicago, San Jose, Vancouver, Edmonton, Winnipeg, Minnesota, Calgary. All right, so they're going to be fighting with the Dallas Stars. They're only 1 point ahead of the Dallas Stars with the Dallas. They have a game in hand. All right, so 1 point behind the Dallas Stars, 1 point behind the St. Louis Blues. Other than that, I don't think the Colorado Avalanche are going to catch them. So we need Arizona to drop off, and we need the Dallas Stars and the St. Louis Blues to really start to win. If we do that, we might have 3 draft picks that are eligible for the upcoming NHL lottery. That is huge. So again, let me know what you guys think. We are going to continue the simulation. I'm not going to touch a damn thing. Las Vegas Golden Knights, no. I mean, if we're going to win games, we're going to win games. Our team looks like crap. What's our AHL squad doing? Let me just, I feel like I'm forgetting something here. Hang on a second. Chicago, oh, they're playing great. 38. You know what? That's what I'm forgetting. All right, so quickly take a look at the Chicago Wolves. Is there any one of our younger players that should be called up? Duke, not called up, but are they growing? Should be moved up in the lineup. Duke is up to a 71. He's still an other forward, so I'm going to leave him on the third line. Brandstrom's up to a 70. Beautiful. So he's moved from another defenseman to minor top 6 defenseman. So I'm not... Woo! Look at his passing and his offensive awareness already. Offensive defenseman of the future for show. All right, so that guy is a power play specialist, it looks like, Eric Brandstrom. So I'm not touching him. Griffin Reinhart went up to a 74. Good. NHL, let's see, Theodore 79, Miller 78. All right, and then offense, hang on, Ritchie up to an 83 now, good, so Nick Ritchie is growing. Smith, Lindbergh, Tuck is the fourth liner still? He's still a fourth liner. All right, so the young players, we're seeing some growth, but it's not like their player roles have changed to the point where I need to make line changes, so let's just go with it, boys. Let's just go with it. Calendar, I'll set ourselves up for the last week where we can keep an eye on these standings. Let's see here. Vancouver, Edmonton, Calgary, that's a good, here we go, this is a good final week. We got, St. Louis right there, San Jose, Colorado twice, and then, oh, that's a big one. All right, so we're going to stop right before this Colorado game, all right? So let's go. Let's stop it right there. It's just so I don't see it. All right, so here we go. The LA Kings. Okay, so between us... we don't want these 2 games against the LA Kings. We don't want them to go to overtime. 3-1 regulation loss for us. That's good. Assistant coach replaced player, and then a 3-0 loss in regulation for us. I'll take that as well. All right. Remember, we want to drop off. Multiple players on Vegas are now eligible to be dressed. For God's sakes, assistant coach replaced player. Just do it yourself, coach. Do it yourself, coach. Do they automatically put them back in the spot that they used to be? That's awesome if they do. Edit scouting assignments. All right. We just did the SHL. Forwards, let's go defensemen. Lots of defensemen in the SHL. 47, so let's go a month, 4 weeks. All right, so a win there against the Ottawa Senators. Oh, my God. Brandstrom is fully healed. Is he in the game? What? He's fully healed. What, did he get a temporary injury? Because I didn't take him out. Defense? He's still in there. God damn it, game. You're giving me too many damn updates right now. Can I just simulate? All right, there you go. 3 regulation losses, 4 regulation losses in a row, 5 regulation in a row. Woo! I like to see that. I'm cheering for the losses. There's 1. All right, there's 2. Yes, we got that 1 win in there. Yes, there's 3. All right, so look at that run. On this month right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 regulation losses and 1, 2, 3. 3 and 10 so far in this month. That's more like it. All right, so here we go. Colorado twice, Arizona, St. Louis, San Jose, Vancouver, Edmonton, Calgary. That's gonna. Oh no. Oh no. Don't you fucking dare freeze on me. Don't you fucking dare freeze on me. Okay, hang on, guys, hang on. Hold on. Oh, it's taking its... No, please don't do this to me. Please don't do this to me. Save file, please don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this to me. It scares the shit out of me. Create new file. Create a new file. Yeah, don't overwrite the old one, just in case the recording then fucks up and then you're screwed. Please save. Please save. Please. EA Sports. Woo! We got it, boys. We got it. All right, we're okay. All right, so let's take a look at these standings. So San Jose in first, Vancouver, Edmonton, Calgary in fourth. Arizona has dropped out of the playoffs. 81 points, 3 points behind Calgary. LA is right there, Anaheim. If only Anaheim continued to grow. Shit, I should have targeted Anaheim's first round pick for this year. Could have had 4. 4! Hell yeah, I did the right thing. All right, so the Arizona Coyotes and the LA Kings are both tied. They have 6, 7, 8 games left. Ooh, baby. Now, I don't know. Hang on, NHL standings. I don't know what the wild card situation looks like. Let's take a look at that. Remember, I mean, I'm getting ahead of myself. They could both still squeak out a wild card for all I know. Western Conference. All right, so Chicago, San Jose, blah, 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 blah. Wild card teams. Calgary and the St. Louis Blues. So St. Louis, yeah, see what I mean? The Blues are currently in the lead. They have a game in hand. Regulation plus overtime wins. They're in the lead. Good. So the Blues are in the lead in this 3-way tie, if you will. The Arizona Coyotes right there with 81. LA Kings with 81. I would love it to see the Anaheim Ducks come up and catch up. The Dallas Stars with 77. All right, so Dallas, Anaheim. I don't know if the Colorado Avalanche can catch them. We got 2 games against them. I don't know. All right, so here we go. We know the setup. Let's go to the final 3 games. Oh, come on. I'll be so vindicated with my decisions if we get 3 in the lottery. All right, here we go. You know what? No, let's just go calendar. Yeah, we don't need to do this slow. Still a good chunk of this video still. I would like to go to the draft lottery so that you guys get to see when we draft. I think we're going to call it there. That's the key of this video. All right, so Colorado twice. We'll see what happens. We got Arizona up then. Do we want to beat Arizona? Ooh, we might want to lose. Damn it, a win against Colorado and an overtime loss. So 3 points, not good. We're 2-0-1 in our last 3. Come on. All right, so let's see where the Arizona Coyotes sit. So do we want to win or do we want to lose? Do we want to improve our position or do we want to ensure they miss? You know what I mean? Oh shit! I say we want to win. We don't want it to go to overtime. So Arizona are right there. LA, Anaheim looks like they've dropped off. I don't think Anaheim is going to be a factor. So the trade for the real deal did not end up working out. But we'll see what happens here. So the Arizona Coyotes, just don't go to overtime. Okay, so 3-2 loss. So they won. It makes our draft pick better, but they might make it into the playoffs with that, all right? So the St. Louis Blues, we just got to continue here. Doesn't matter. Okay, shootout loss. Damn it, get regulation losses. Come on. The San Jose Sharks, top of the Pacific. Give us that regulation loss, baby. Give us that big one. Edit scouting assignments. SHL goaltenders. Yep, got to do goalies. 8 goalies. We'll go 1 week then, just to start it up. All right, so the final 3 games of the season. Let's see. Whoa, what's going on? There you go. Okay, big 2-0 loss to the San Jose Sharks. Final 3 games of the season. We're going to check the standings one more time, all right? Oh, this is getting good. This is getting good. I never thought that being outside looking in would be so entertaining. All right, so the Arizona Coyotes are still not in a playoff spot with only 3 games remaining. The Calgary Flames caught back up. What did I say about them? So let's go to the NHL standings here. Let's take a look at everything. Let's take a look at where we sit in regards to the worst team in the NHL. It's the entire league here. Let's go all the way down, all right, so Detroit's, they're 9 games below 500. Vegas, we're right there. So points, we're tied with them. Oh my God. Come on, Detroit, you got to win. We are, okay, so the Nashville Predators are 2 points ahead of us with only 3 games remaining. It looks like we're getting first or second. So with the lottery, it looks like right now the worst place we're going to get is 4th overall. The worst case scenario, 4th overall. All right, if we could win and lose the last 3 games, man, that would be huge. All right, very good. All right, so here we go. The last 3 games of the season. Oh, I didn't check out where the damn it. I didn't check out the wild card. Hang on, boys. I want to figure that out. I got 2 races I'm worried about right now. Our race and also the LA Kings and the Arizona Coyotes. So, Western Conference, just the Western Conference. Let's take a look at this. So, Arizona 2 points behind the St. Louis Blues, but you know, regulation plus. Oh man, they're right there. That's a tight race. The LA Kings. Oh geez, only 2 points behind as well. Come on, man. I don't think they can catch the Calgary Flames, so it looks like one of them is at least going to miss. Please, come on, St. Louis, please. Do I have any games against St. Louis? If I do, I'm going to edit my lines, put the shittiest goaltender in, do it all up like that. There we go. Do I have to have a game against St. Louis here? I think I do. Hang on. No, I just had a game against St. Louis. It was a shootout loss. Shit. Oh, they got the W, so that's good. All right, so let's just go with it, shall we? The calendar. You know what? Let me go back. I'm taking way too long with this. People are getting angry. I know. I can sense your anger. All right, so advanced day. Let's just do it this way so we can take a look. So the Vancouver Canucks. Let's see. Don't get a W. 2-0 win over the Vancouver Canucks. How is this team doing it? All right, let's see. The Calgary Flames got a W there. They're up to 82 points. Arizona and LA both 2 games remaining. All right, it doesn't look they mathematically cannot catch the Calgary Flames. So one of those teams are going to miss the playoffs. Beautiful. So we have 2 lottery picks this year, no matter what. The Edmonton Oilers. Come on, baby. Detroit. Do not beat them. Fuck! It just has to happen. It just has to happen this way. I swear, if Nashville loses all their games and we win all of our games and we end up passing them, I'll be pissed. So the LA Kings, 89 points. So they did get a W. So let's see where they sit here. Let's see if they can catch the St. Louis Blues. They only have 1 game remaining. Oh my god, it's coming right down to the wire. I can't believe I messed up. St. Louis Blues, 90. Oh my god, yeah. All right, so they've got to beat them. The LA Kings have got to get a W, and the St. Louis Blues have got to lose in regulation. A tie for St. Louis, and they're in with the regulation plus overtime wins. Oh my goodness. And it seems like the Detroit Red Wings are... unless they've won all 3, we're going to get the 2nd or even 3rd worst team in the NHL. Shit, man. We tried. We should have gave up earlier. All right, so here we go. Last game of the season. Don't win it. Don't win it against the Calgary Flames. Don't win 3 in a row to close out the season. For God's sakes! 3 in a row to close out the season. Oh, but the good news is that the Arizona Coyotes and the LA Kings both missed the playoffs. All right. See what I mean? The combination of quality and quantity. We didn't get the best odds, but we got 2 other teams in there to increase our odds as a whole. So, you know, I think we still have some pretty good odds of winning the lottery here. So let me go to this standings. Damn it, man. Let's see where the Detroit Red Wings. I hope we didn't pass the Nashville Predators. If we pass Nashville, I'll be pissed. Because we could drop back as far as 5 then. Let's see. Oh my god! We dropped off. That's ridiculous! We're tied. We're at a 4-way tie. 4-way tie with 76 points. And our regulation plus overtime wins. If we would have just lost one of those games in regulation, if we would have just dropped 1 point, we win 3 in a row. Oh, for fuck's sakes, man. Oh, that's such a ball breaker. That is such a ball break. You gotta be shitting me, man. The Las Vegas Golden Knights, a 4-way tie for the last place, and they end up winning the last 3 games of the season. 5-3-2 to end the year. Great job. Great job, man. The Carolina Hurricanes, 4-6-0. That 4-6-0 run got them the first... Oh, my God. I don't believe that. All right, so we're right there. And then we got the Arizona Coyotes and we got the LA Kings. So I don't know what our total odds are. We got 3 picks. Jesus! We could drop back as far as 7th now, you're telling me? Or 6th? Hey, all right, so let's do a season wrap-up here. All right, so Nick Ritchie, 50 points. He gets goals, 22. Good. Let's see, Tuck and Carrier, 33 points for Carrier, 32 points for Tuck. Very nice, guys. That's basically it for the NHL squad. I'm not even going to take a look at anyone else. AHL, let's see, Muller, point per game. Yeah, that's why I picked him up in free agency. Reed Duke, 60 points in 82 games played. Very nice. Brandstrom, 24 points in 77 games played. So he'll get more time next season. Man, he's a minor top 4 now. Look at this guy growing. He's 73. He was other defenseman, then minor top 6, and then minor top 4 in this video alone. All right, so we will follow the AHL squad through the playoffs. When are they going to do the draft lottery? Is it before the playoffs or is it after the playoffs? Can't remember. All right, so hang on a second here. Let me just go to Brandstrom. He's got to move up the lineup, man. There you go. Reinhardt, minor top 2. He's going to move up the lineup as well. All right, Weber, you're going to go in there. There it is. There's the lineups for the AHL teams. All right. So let us simulate into the playoff. Fuck, man, I can't believe that. 76 points, 4 ways. I win the last 3 games of the regular season. That's just, I mean, Calgary, Edmonton, and Vancouver, you Canadian pieces of shit, couldn't just show up for me, eh? To help out. Nope, not going to do it. All right, so regular season has ended. Well, stop the simulation. Yeah, okay, scouting assignment. I forgot there's a lot to still show you guys. Hang on a second. SHL. All right, so we got a lot of Europe done. You know, I'm gonna go over to the OHL right now. Get some of this done. We'll go 3 weeks in the OHL for forwards. All right, AHL season has come to an end. Beautiful. All right. There you go. Team leaders and points. So let me just take a look, not at our team leaders, but let's take a look at the player stats for every team. All right. Let's see how this game simulates for year number 1. So entire league. Let's see. Let's go all players. Go. Hang on a second. Sort by goals. All right, so Alexander Ovechkin with 62 goals in 82 games played. The guy did not get injured this season and lit it up. Vladimir Tarasenko, 47. Evgeny Malkin, 46. Sagan, 41. Jeff Carter, Corey Perry, Stamkos, Tavares, Zibanejad, Verbata, Voracek, Skinner, Parise, and Simmons. Those are the top goal scorers. Assists, we got Nicholas Backstrom, 9 goals, 75 assists. Claude Giroux, Duncan Keith, Erik Karlsson, Alex Pietrangelo, Matt Zuccarello. Where the hell is Crosby and McDavid? McDavid, 83 points. That's it? Come on now, EA Sports. Where's the 120? Where's Crosby? Crosby, the snowman. Did he get injured? He must have got injured. Oh my God. Crosby, 80 games played, 67 points. The best player in the world! Oh, man, they don't have a good simulation engine over there in Pittsburgh. I guess it's because they always have the 2 stars on the first and second line. Kessel's probably playing with Malkin. All right, so defenseman, yeah, Erik Karlsson. That makes all the sense. And then goaltenders. Here's the cool thing about this game now. You can put the minimum to, watch this, I'll put minimum, hang on a second, to like 70, not 70 games, that's way too much. 60 games. All right, so it's just going to show the goaltenders that played 60 games. So with 60 games played, save percentage of .931 for Corey Crawford. Vasilevsky, Tampa Bay had a great year. Robin Lehner, Carey Price, all right, all those guys up there. Very good, very good. Okay, so now is the question. I know you guys are still hanging around in this video for one more reason. Where did we finish in the NHL draft lottery? Let's take a look at this. We'll go ahead with the AHL playoffs. I'll just quickly simulate it this way. All right, so I'll just leave it down here. I'll go all the way up into the NHL draft. I don't think, will it pop up before the playoffs or is it after the playoffs? I guess it's after the playoffs. Don't they do it before the playoffs in the actual NHL? Or is it, I can't remember. You know what, to be honest, I cannot remember. The current round of the playoffs is over. Would you like to continue simulating? Yes, I would. So the AHL squad gets by the first round in a 5-game series. Nice job. Next up, we're against the St. Louis Blues AHL affiliate. We beat them. Nice. So this is good for Brandstrom especially. This guy's going to be growing. All right, so they're off to the 3rd round up against the Tuscan, what is it? Scouting assignment. Oh, okay, well, we were just doing OHL forwards, right? Yeah, OHL forwards. Let me go OHL defenseman for 4 weeks, 1 month, and then I'll go OHL goaltenders, all right? Are we moving off to the final? Reed Duke. No, he's back. He's already back. He would have just, that's like a short injury. The game didn't tell me to take him out. I'm getting to know it. And they win. Beautiful. So we're off to the finals with our AHL squad. Come on, Chicago. You can do it. Give me something to cheer for at the end of the season. Best lines. Now, you know what? Assistant coach replaces player. You guys can do it. There you go. 2-1 series, 3-1. And the AHL squad, Chicago Wolves, takes it. All right. Successful season for the Las Vegas Golden Knights. They get 3 first-round picks, and their AHL squad wins the Calder. That's solid. That's a way to grow. Continue. All right. All right. Now, who's going to take the Stanley Cup? The Washington Capitals. Miracles do happen. Alexander Ovechkin wins the Maurice Richard once again and finally gets by the 2nd round. The Capitals are your champions in year number 1. Congratulations, Ovi. You finally did it. All right, so I had the scouting assignment. I'll go goalies for 1 month in the OHL just to finish it off. All right, I think the salary cap, I think it's coming up. The draft lottery is coming up. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Las Vegas Golden Knights, top of the table. Come on. Gary Bettman, rig the NHL. You want hockey to friggin' flourish down here? Rig it. We got to get Rasmus Dahlin. Please. Oh, here it is. It's right here. It's coming up. Come on, Las Vegas. Come on, Las Vegas. Come on. A top 3. Oh! Where? 6th? 6th? Are you fucking kidding me? 6th? Oh, through all my strategies, Carolina, they do it. Anaheim! Anaheim gets second. They actually end up winning. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. 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 I chose LA and Arizona. I didn't choose the Anaheim Ducks. Their trade value was a little bit high. I went with next year's instead. They end up getting to second. Fucking Vegas from Arizona and Vegas from LA, 12 and 15, and our pick tied for the worst team in the league. One overtime loss, one shootout loss in the final 3 games. I would have been up there. We dropped back to 6th. 6th. Holy shit. All right, boys. All right. So now that the plan is all said and done, should we have just gone for Callan frickin' Foot? All right. If you retired players, that pisses me off. But it's all part of the plan, all right? I mean, next year we got another 3 first-round picks. We just got to take our time with this. Oh, it's such a back-and-forth year. All right, whatever. So I'm going to leave you guys with a question. What should the question be, all right? You know what? All right, so what do we do with the first 3, the 3 first-round draft picks? Do we just draft with them, or do we try to trade with them? I'm going to arrange that question a lot better. You'll find it down in the description for the website. I'll know exactly what I want, but I think that's the next thing we have to decide, you know? All the players on the team, Eric Howla, what's his name? John Merrill, the guys in their mid-20s, we can bring back for next season, more trade baits. We can take a look at free agency to help us out, right? But this is the slow build right here. We're going to have another good draft next season. Do you guys think that we should try to move up in this year's NHL draft? Or should we just take the draft picks, get as much as we can, and see if we can get lucky? Because like you guys were saying, it's very deep this year. And by trading, you know, a first, a second, a third, and 2 fourths to move up to a higher first, you know, you're potentially getting rid of, 4 players that might have ended up being medium or low elites. So you guys let me know what you think with our draft picks. Last but not least, I'll bring up Vuce draft class. Yeah, bring that up. If we're drafting 6th overall, I'll let you guys see what's available if you draft. I can't believe that, man. The lottery is a ball buster. Let me tell you, Rasmus Dahlin. We could have got Rasmus Dahlin. It's going to Carolina. They don't need any more defense in Carolina. God damn it. McIsaac, Zadina, McDonald, Veleno, Joe Veleno. That would be a nice one. Center playmaker. Get him to play alongside of Nick Ritchie. All right, so if Joe Veleno drops back to number 6, or maybe we can move up to number 5 to get Joe Veleno, boys. That might not be a bad idea. Then all these other guys, I don't know. I just have no clue at this point. I'll sort by, McLeod. Look at that guy, McLeod. High elites. All right, so this guy Dahlin, top 5. Yeah, McIsaac, top 5. What's it called? Zadina, top 5. But this guy, look at this, Ryan McLeod. It's saying high elites. Now, I don't know if that's going to be the case. Sometimes it says high and it's still wrong. But we get this guy, I don't know, with our second first-round pick or our second first round pick. Man, I can't even talk right now. I've been going too long. All right, so you guys let me know what we should do with our draft picks. I will present the question to you in the form of a poll, and I'll try to get over this horrible luck that we just had. So let me know what you guys think, and I will see you in the next video where we take it into the Year 2 NHL entry draft. Hey guys, Johnny here, and thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give us a like, hit that subscribe button, and make sure notifications are on so you don't miss out on any new content. You can also swing by our website, which has forums and a live chat. That, along with Twitter, allows us to play with our subscribers in our GTA lobbies or the 24/7 open Minecraft server, where you can build with others or play in one of the many games across Superbia. Our Patreon account helps us support our website and the Minecraft server, and we also live stream on Twitch, where I take days off my life for your entertainment. Sonny Gray, get out of it. You stupid pieces of shit! I should have gone with Jose for Fernandez! Oh my God, pitching change. Fernandez, get your ass in there. Oh, I swear to God, baseball God just decided to all over me. Grand Slam. Oh, yeah. Make me miss the playoffs with a first-ranked team. Year 2, 30 games above 500. No divisional win. Trip to the wild card. First inning.